athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference. For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference. For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference. For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed.
Western New Mexico takes on Central Washington. Nick Nunez alongside Western New Mexico head football coach Billy Hickman. Coach, tough game last week against Angelo State, 52-26 loss, a game that you guys were in it in the first half, 1-score game going into halftime, 2-score game.
Captains tonight for Central Washington, number 40, Brett McCullough. Number 47, Bennett Nield. And number 54, Slade Edwards. Captains for your Mustangs tonight, number 3, Deuce Zimmerman. Number 5, Gabe Levy. Number 11, Diego Diaz. And number 97, Colton Swanson.
Western New Mexico takes on Central Washington. Nick Nunez alongside Western New Mexico head football coach Billy Hickman. Coach, tough game last week against Angelo State, 52-26 loss, a game that you guys were in it in the first half, 1-score game going into halftime, 2-score game for most of the third quarter, and then it got away from you in the fourth. How do you guys bounce back today against Central Washington?
Yeah, it's truly out of the frying pan and into the fryer kind of situation with these two teams. I think these are two of the 3 best teams we'll play this year. I'm very proud of how the guys battled. That is a better performance on the road than we've had at Angelo, whether it was home or away since I've been here. So very, very happy with the way that the guys worked and kept fighting. And so that was great. But Central Washington certainly doesn't get any easier. They're a very well-coached football team. They're a very, very good football team. So we're just excited to have another chance at a good opponent.
Coach, your quarterback, Connor Ackerley, leads all of NCAA Division II with 1,382 passing yards, 16 passing TDs. What can you say about his performance so far this season?
I mean, Connor's been great. Connor is a very accurate thrower. Connor makes quick decisions. We've got some receivers who are doing a great job. The O-line's doing a good job in pass protection. So I'm really happy with the way that Connor's performed. As a fat guy, I'm a little bummed about how many passing yards we have, but whatever's best for us, whatever's most efficient, and Connor's making it work.
And the ground game, Coach, against Adams State in week 1, you guys had 177 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Last week against Angelo State, only 52. How important is it for you guys to get the ground game going today?
That's huge. I mean, if we're going to sustain any level of efficiency against a really good defense like this, we've got to be able to run the football at least semi-effectively.
Last question, Coach. You got a real tough Central Washington team, like you said. Their quarterback, Kennedy McGill, second in the conference in rushing, and he runs that play-action pass pretty well. What are the keys to slowing them down?
I could not be more impressed by Central Washington. I know they're a top 25 team, but it feels like they should be, more like 6 or 7 in the country. And I think that they're just so well coached. They're so disciplined. They're tough. They're physical. And I don't know. We're going to have to wreck the decision maker and try and get after the quarterback as best we can.
Silver City, New Mexico. It's a Lone Star Conference football matchup as the Western New Mexico Mustangs will take on the Central Washington Wildcats. Wherever you are, however you may be joining us on the Flow Sports College live stream, Mustang Radio, or to our viewers in Albuquerque on Comcast Channel 26, thank you for joining us. I'm Nick Nunez, filling in for the voice of the Western New Mexico Mustangs, Ed Nunez. Mustangs will start on offense first. Quarterback Connor Ackerley leads all of NCAA Division II in passing yards and passing touchdowns with 16 TDs. He'll line up in the pistol formation. Zay Savoy goes to his right side. Ackerley looks to throw on first down out to his left, and it's incomplete. Was looking for Deuce Zimmerman. A flag is thrown as number 13, King Williams, was in coverage. Ackerley and Zimmerman have connected 6 times for a touchdown this season. Deuce Zimmerman, first team All Lone Star Conference last season.
Offense number 3.
As
Half the distance to the goal.
Pass interference is
Still
called
first down
on Deuce Zimmerman. So that'll back the Western New Mexico Mustangs up. That should make it 1st and 25. Mustangs were in action last week at Angelo State. They fell 56-27. A game where the final score may not tell the whole story. Mustangs had it a 1-score game at halftime, 2-score game for most of the third. As here we are, 2nd and 25. Give will be to Zay Savoy. Some room on the left side across the 20. And he is brought down by number 43, Kuma Scanlon. Scanlon second on the team for Central Washington with 2 sacks. Central Washington Wildcats 2-1 on the season. They defeated West Texas A&M 52-6 last week. Wildcats were picked to finish 2nd in the Lone Star Conference. It's their 3rd season in the LSC. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Ball spotted on the Mustang 22. Ackerley, the give to Savoy up the middle, and nothing doing on 2nd down. Stop was made by number 42, Chase Lloydhammer. It's a Central Washington Wildcat defense that had a big week last week against West Texas A&M. Had an interception the 3rd play from scrimmage. It was King Williams that set up really short field position for the Wildcats. 6 sacks last week. As it'll be 3rd and 13, ball on the 22. Ackerley will look to throw. He's under pressure, and that one's going to fall incomplete. He was looking for Deuce Zimmerman. So that's going to be a 3 and out for the Mustangs. That's going to force him to punt. Coming in to kick for Western New Mexico on the punt is going to be the punter, Ben Crouch. Crouch has kicked it away 15 times this season, 525 punting yards on the year, averages 35 yards per punt. As the kick is away, it'll be fielded at the 42 and across the 45. Falling down at midfield is Micah Robertson. So good starting field position for Central Washington. They've got the 2nd best rushing offense in the Lone Star Conference. They're led by quarterback Kennedy McGill. He had 1,206 yards rushing last season for the Wildcats. He was the Lone Star Conference Offensive Player of the Week in Week 1. After Central Washington knocked off Colorado Mesa, McGill was 8 for 13. Merced College. That's going to force a third down. Apologize if you had technical difficulties with us. Big third down here for Western New Mexico, as McGill will be in the pistol formation. Justice Taylor in the backfield. The give is to Taylor up the middle. He's got a first down and more. Missed tackle, and Taylor is going to walk in for 6. Justice Taylor from 30 yards out on 3rd and 4 tacks a score on the board for the Wildcats. We'll see the replay one more time. No, we won't. Last week, Justice Taylor was 8 carries, 49 yards, 2 TDs. On extra tries for the Wildcats this season. Kick is up, and it is good. A 30-yard touchdown run for Justice Taylor gives Central Washington a 7-0 lead. 12:08 left in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
Western New Mexico University is creating meaningful online experiences for students who choose to learn beyond the classroom. Western New Mexico University, rethinking online. Learn more at WNMU.edu.
No worries.
Well, hey, Rawhide, you need a new Toyota to haul all that gear? Look at there, a perfect fit. Hatch Toyota State Line is proud to support Western New Mexico University athletics with the right fit. We'd love to help you too.
It was a 4-play, 50-yard drive capped off by a 30-yard rushing touchdown for Justice Taylor. Talked about the balance that this Central Washington offense has. The second best rushing offense in the conference, led by Kennedy McGill, the quarterback, but the two tailbacks in the backfield, Justice Taylor and Bo Phillips, who we saw on that series coming into this game. Taylor, 29 carries, 149 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Bo Phillips, 28 carries, 153 rushing yards, 1 rushing touchdown. It's going to be Davey Morales and number 39, Matthew Lopez, back deep to receive for Western New Mexico. Mustangs went 3 and out on their first offensive series. It was an offensive pass interference penalty called on wide receiver Deuce Zimmerman. He had a lot of contact with King Williams. The official said it was offensive pass interference, as that one's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Officiating crew out of the Lone Star Conference tonight. The referee is John Sassy. Headline judge Cody Cox. Side judge Wasey Kaysen. Back judge Hector Soto Madera. The umpire is Caleb Edwards. Line judge David Atalano. Field judge Ryan Batting. And the center judge is going to be Jack Squires. Western New Mexico will start its second drive from its own 25, 1st and 10. Trips or twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Zay Savoy is the running back next to Ackerley. Ackerley goes QB keeper on the RPO, and he falls forward for a gain of 6 yards. Connor Ackerley has more rushing attempts than any player for Western New Mexico. He's carried the ball 45 times this season for a net gain of 60 yards. So Western New Mexico offense that averages 366 passing yards per game. Ackerley will take it on 2nd and 3. He finds Anthony Flores. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 9 yards and a first down for Western New Mexico.
Mustangs, first down.
A lot of pass catchers for this Western New Mexico offense. It's not just Deuce Zimmerman. Anthony Flores coming into this game, 20 catches, 265 receiving yards, 3 receiving touchdowns. Also, Davey Morales reached pay dirt twice last week against Angelo State. He goes in motion here, and he'll take it on the jet sweep. Morales looking for some space on the right side, sheds a tackler, and forced out of bounds near the 45. That'll be a gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 4. Or 2nd and 6, I beg your pardon. Western New Mexico 1-3 on the season. Opened up the season with a 35-21 win over Adams State. Then in the La Batalla Bowl the next week, a shootout with New Mexico Highlands. They fell 69-55. 2nd and 7 as Flores goes in motion. Ackerley unwinds, and that one's picked off, intercepted by number 44, Chase Colson. Ball is going to be marked at the Wildcat 48. So Ackerley was looking for Anthony Flores, dropped back to pass, and Chase Colson made a play on the ball for the interception. So Wildcats will take over at their 47. We'll take a look at that pass from Ackerley as Flores on the out route. Nice play by Colson, and that's basically a one-handed interception. According to the game notes that we have here from Central Washington, Chase Colson wears that coveted number 44 jersey since 2008. A player from the previous season passes down jersey number 44. It goes to Colson here as Mason Juergens will go in motion. 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 47. Play action pass for McGill, and he wants to go long. He's looking for Bo Phillips, and it's caught. Phillips is going to go untouched for a score from 53 yards out. So Bo Phillips on play action comes out of the backfield and scores a touchdown. As you see, Kennedy McGill look to his left. That's a tough spot there for Western New Mexico as a 53-yard touchdown goes for 6. The extra point for David Weber, trying to go 16 of 17 on the season. His kick is up, and it is good. Central Washington leads Western New Mexico 14-0, 10:30 left in the first quarter. Central Washington goes one play, 53 yards. It's Kennedy McGill to Bo Phillips. And the Wildcats lead 14-0, 10:30 here in the first quarter. Nick Nunez with you here on the Flow College Sports live stream, Mustang Radio, and Comcast Channel 26. It'll be the 3rd offensive series for the Mustangs. They've got 28 yards of total offense. The interception thrown by Ackerley after Western New Mexico had gotten a first down. It's a nice throw to Anthony Flores, gain of 9 yards. Mustangs were moving the ball, and the defensive back for Central Washington, Chase Colson, made a nice play. John Baca, the tight end, lines up offset. Pass to Zimmerman out in the flat, breaks 2 tackles, and he's brought down near the 33. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Ackerley 2 for 4, 9 yards, 1 pick. 4 rushes, 19 yards for the Mustangs. Longest run was Zay Savoy. He went for 9. As it's 2nd and 3, Ackerley looks to his left, finds Davey Morales on a screen, and Morales may lose a yard there. They're going to spot that ball at the 32. So it'll be no gain, 3rd and 3. Right now, Davey Morales in the pistol formation with Ackerley. Deuce Zimmerman at the bottom of your screen. Jalen Cook is checked into the ball game. He's at the top of your screen. As Morales in the backfield to Ackerley's right. Ackerley is under pressure. He's got to get it away. And that one goes out of bounds. So Ackerley didn't have a lot of time, and he's a little slow to get up at the 15-yard line. We'll check out the replay one more time as Ackerley. That was certainly a passing play. And applying pressure for Central Washington was number 97, the defensive lineman, Makayo Edward, redshirt sophomore out of Kent, Washington. So the Mustangs are going to have to punt it away for the second time here today. And back deep to receive for the Wildcats is going to be Micah Roberson. Crouch's punt is a good one. Robertson's going to field that one at the 32. Robertson is going to cut it upfield, reverses field to the right side, and he's got some room. Roberson brought down at the 40. So that's going to be a return of 28 yards for Micah Roberson. And once again, good starting field position for Central Washington on their 3rd offensive drive. As we'll check out the replay, the return for Micah Roberson. Does a good job of cutting it back, reversing field, finding creases in the special team defense. Return of 28. .103 total yards of offense for Central Washington here on their 3rd drive. The tight end Andrew Malloy goes in motion. Justice Taylor, the running back. He'll get the give up the middle, and Taylor on his feet. Once again, Taylor's going to go untouched to the end zone for a touchdown. Justice Taylor, this time from 40 yards out. As you see it, big hole for Taylor, missed tackle. And not a Mustang within 5 yards of him. It's been big chunk plays for Central Washington. Justice Taylor took one from 30 yards out. He takes one from 40 yards out there. And David Weber once again will line up to kick the PAT. Weber's kick through the uprights. Central Washington has ran, I believe, 6 offensive plays. They lead 21-0, 8:44 left in the first. We'll be right back.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Welcome back to Ben Altamirano Field. 8:44 left in the first quarter. A big lead for the Central Washington Wildcats as the kick will go out of the end zone for a touchback. It's a Central Washington team that brings a lot of pride and tradition. Got to the NCAA Division II playoffs last year, lost in the first round. 2nd consecutive season for Central Washington playing in the NCAA Division II playoffs. In 2023, they got there, played Western Colorado in the first round, and got all the way to the NCAA Regional where they lost to Colorado School of Mines, who was the eventual NCAA Division II champion in 2023. Fourth offensive series for Western New Mexico. It'll be Connor Ackerley with an empty backfield. Trips to the left, one receiver goes in motion. That's Gabe Levy. And Levy cuts it upfield. That'll be a gain of 2 yards. Coach Billy Hickman excited to have Gabe Levy back. Levy was hurt against West Texas A&M at home 2 weeks ago. Did not play against Angelo State. Levy, a threat out of the backfield as a receiver as well. He's got 7 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Levy also 31 carries, 129 rushing yards, and a rushing touchdown on the season. The give this time will be to Davey Morales. Tries to find some space on the right side. He's pushed out of bounds near the 30, outside the numbers. So the ball will be spotted at the Mustang 30. It'll be 3rd and 5. And now Western New Mexico 0 for 2 on 3rd down. Western New Mexico coming into this game was 31 of 69, 44% on 3rd down. Gabe Levy to Connor Ackerley's right. Ackerley's going to look to throw, looks left. Pocket collapses. Ackerley extends the play, and that one is incomplete. Intended for the tight end, John Baca. So Western New Mexico offense with only 1 first down here in the first quarter. And for the 3rd time tonight, Ben Crouch will punt it away. Partly cloudy skies here in Silver City, New Mexico. It was raining earlier today around 2 p.m. Rain is expected for sometime around 7 p.m. tonight. Possible thunderstorms near 8 p.m. As Roberson is lined up at his own 28. The kick from Crouch is a good one. Roberson will field it at the 25. Roberson sheds a tackler, and he's going to be brought down near the 30. Stop was made by Jaden Matthews. 4th offensive series for Central Washington. They haven't ran a lot of plays. Only 6 plays from scrimmage for the Wildcats. They've got 143 yards of total offense. They've been pretty balanced, but they've been playing through their 2 running backs. Tailback Justice Taylor has had 2 house calls tonight, one from 30 yards, one from 40, and then a long 53-yard touchdown pass to Bo Phillips. That's been the scoring for the Wildcats here tonight. 7:05 left in the first quarter, 1st and 10 from the 34. The give is to Taylor, another big hole. He's brought down at the 40.
Ryder Baumgartner on the carry.
Excuse me, that was Ryder Baumgartner who got the carry. Gain of 8 yards, 2nd and 2, ball marked on the 42. Ty Snyder at the bottom of your screen. Samaje Featherstone in the slot for Central Washington. 6:30 to go. It'll be a QB keeper for Kennedy McGill, and McGill breaking tackles on the left sideline. McGill, it's a foot race to the pylon. Is he in? He's going to be marked short, marked out of bounds at the 3. And we'll see a replay one more time. That's a 50-yard gain for Kennedy McGill. As McGill, there's the broken tackle. And he was forced out of bounds by number 33, Masambe Ntongo. So Masambe Ntongo, product of Albuquerque, New Mexico, West Mesa High School, seeing his name on the 2 deep after Western New Mexico has been decimated by injuries on the defensive side of the ball this season. McGill in the shotgun, looks to throw, and that one is incomplete. Pass was intended for number 2, Jalen Grable. So that'll make it 2nd and goal from the Western New Mexico 2-yard line. And we talked about injuries. I spoke with Western New Mexico head coach Billy Hickman briefly before the game. Defensive back Clayton Zentner was injured last week against Angelo State. Tough injury for the Mustangs as Zentner had 4 pass breakups, an interception, a fumble, recovery. Big playmaker for this Mustang defense. 2nd and goal from the 2. The give to Taylor, and he'll walk in for 6. Scratch that. That's Ryder Bumgardner from 2 yards out. And Ryder Bumgardner becomes the 3rd Central Washington tailback to score as the Wildcats up big, 27-0, 5:38 left in quarter number 1. So for the 4th time today, David Weber will kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 5 minutes, 38 seconds left in quarter number 1. Central Washington leads Western New Mexico 28-0. Back after this.
Hi, Rawhide. Welcome to the historic Murray Hotel. Let me help you come on inside. I know this is your first time here with us. Did you know that the Murray Hotel was built in 1938? And it only took about 8 months to complete the first half of this entire hotel. For your enjoyment, here at the Murray Hotel, we have free Wi-Fi, we have a continental style breakfast, we have an elevator, and did you know you're not the only horse that's ever been in here? All Mustangs are welcome here at the historic Murray Hotel in downtown Silver City.
Western New Mexico Athletics would like to thank First American Bank. Thank you for all your support of all Mustang athletic teams. 5 minutes, 38 seconds left in the first quarter. A big lead for the Central Washington Wildcats. Let's take a look at their drives. 4 scores for Central Washington. First drive was 4 plays, 50 yards. Second drive was 1 play, 53 yards. Third drive, 1 play, 40 yards, and the 4th drive from scrimmage, 4 plays, 66 yards.
Wyatt ready set a kickoff for Central Washington.
Ederson will kick off from his own 35, back deep. Once again for Western New Mexico, it's going to be Devon Buckley. Western New Mexico just trying to sustain some momentum offensively. They got 1 first down here today, a pass from Ackerley over to Flores that went for 9 yards. Other than that, just not a lot going for Western New Mexico. As the kick will be short, fielded at the 2. And laying the wood was Kuma Scanlon on special teams. The returner was the sophomore wide receiver Jabon Buckley from Tucson, Arizona, product of Cy-Fair High School. And Kuma Scanlon, the senior linebacker from Federal Way, Washington, he had 2 sacks last week against West Texas A&M. Nice play on special teams. Zay Savoy, the tailback in the pistol formation. Big hole for Western New Mexico. We've seen Western New Mexico go down early and come back this season. Mustangs trailed New Mexico Highlands 35-7. Made it a tie ball game in the second half as Ackerley holds on to it. The pass to Zimmerman on the sideline, pushed out of bounds, incomplete. As Javante Walker was in coverage for Central Washington. As you see Ackerley roll left, Zimmerman on the out route. And also Chris Dodson in coverage for Central Washington. It'll make it 2nd and 10, 5:24 left in the first quarter. Looks like we're going to have false start called on Western New Mexico. Let's take a look at Western New Mexico's drives from scrimmage.
74, 5-yard penalty.
As it is
second
false
down.
start, it'll be 5-yard penalty, back the Mustangs up, make it 2nd and 15. Ball will be spotted on the Mustangs 17. But looking at Western New Mexico's drives, first drive, 3 plays went -3 yards. Second drive went 4 plays for 19 yards. Third drive was 3 plays, 7 yards. Fourth drive, 3 plays, 5 yards. So Western New Mexico looking to get something going. 5:22 left in the first quarter. 2nd and 15, Zay Savoy to Connor Ackerley's right. Ackerley is flushed right. That one is incomplete. Pass intended for Jalen Cook. The Central Washington defense has had a really nice defensive game plan to slow down Connor Ackerley. We mentioned Ackerley in the pregame leads all of NCAA Division II, 1,382 passing yards, 16 passing touchdowns, only 2 picks. Right now, 3rd and 15 for Western New Mexico. Looks like should have a free play here as Ackerley's going to go downfield, looking for Baker, and it's caught inbounds. It was offsides, Central Washington, so Western New Mexico had a free play. And that one's going to go for 28 yards. Connor Ackerley to Jalen Baker. Ball is going to be spotted at the 40.
That penalty's declined. Result of the play is a first down.
Jumping off sides was Tyler King.
1st and 10 Mustangs. Ball at
Washington. Second first down for the Mustangs. We'll take a look at it one more time as Ackerley knew he had the free play, put just enough air under that one. King Williams in coverage. And a nice catch for Jalen Baker. 1st and 10 from the Mustang 40. The give to Savoy, and Savoy met in the backfield. Tries to fall forward, but that's going to be a loss of 1. Logan Lischernis on the stop for Central Washington, the redshirt sophomore from Puyallup, Washington. That'll make it 2nd and 11 inside 5 minutes in the first quarter. Big lead for the number 17th ranked team in NCAA Division II, Central Washington. As Savoy gets the handoff on 2nd and 11, he'll lose more yards. As the ball will be spotted at the Mustang 38.
3rd and long for the Mustangs.
That'll make it 3rd and 12. Right now, Central Washington tied with Western Oregon for 3rd place in the Lone Star Conference. They're 1-0 in conference play, 2-1 on the season. Second game of the season for Central Washington was against FCS Montana, a game that the Wildcats were up in the second quarter as Ackerley unloads, finds Flores, and that one is complete at the 44 for a first down. Excuse me, no, that's going to be short. Well short of the line again. It'll be 4th and 6. Mustangs had to get to midfield. Right now, Ackerley's going to stay on the field.
Down, 6 to go for the Mustangs.
For Western New Mexico. Connor Ackerley does have 3 punts on the season for Western New Mexico. He will pooch punt. Right now, it looks like the Mustangs are going for it. Trips to the left with Anthony Flores in the slot. Deuce Zimmerman and Davey Morales split out wide for Western New Mexico. 4th and 6, Ackerley will throw. He's looking left for Morales, and that one was broken up. King Williams in coverage as Morales had his hands on it, but Williams, a nice play on the ball as we'll take a look at the replay one more time. Morales on the comeback route. King Williams breaking it up. King Williams had a nice game for Central Washington last week against West Texas A&M. Had an interception on the 3rd play from scrimmage. Also had a pass breakup. This will be the 5th drive from scrimmage for Central Washington. Wildcats have only run 10 plays as Bo Phillips churns forward up towards the 40. That'll be a gain of 4 yards for Phillips. So 2nd and 6, ball spotted at the Mustang 40. Been a nice mix of run and pass for Central Washington. Right now, 160 yards rushing for the Wildcats. The give this time to Justice Taylor as Taylor fights out of bounds near the 30. Ball's going to be spotted at the 31. That's a gain of 9 yards and another first down, Central Washington. So a difficult offense to defend for Western New Mexico. A lot of threats out of the backfield for the Wildcats. The leading rusher on the team is Kennedy McGill. McGill led all of NCAA Division II last season, averaging 7.7 yards per carry. 2 running backs in the backfield with McGill. Phillips behind him. It'll be play action. McGill is going to look long, and that one's complete to Jalen Grable at the 15. That'll be a gain of 16 yards.
The reception is enough for a Central Washington first.
We'll see the replay one more time. Play action as McGill rolls left. And Grable the catch at the sideline. Jalen Grable, the redshirt senior from Portland, Oregon. Grable had 1 catch for 51 yards and a touchdown in Central Washington's Week 1 win over Colorado Mesa. Mason Jurgen goes in motion as Jurgen breaks a tackle, and Jurgen's going to go in from 15 yards out. Broken tackles leading to touchdowns. The story of the first quarter for the Wildcats. A lot of misdirection there as number 19, Bradley Harris, trying to wrap up Mason Jurgen. And Jurgen goes in for the score. David Weber, for the 5th time tonight, will line up the extra point. Weber's kick is through. So 1 minute, 6 seconds left in the first quarter. A big lead for Central Washington when we return.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement our
14 plays, 253 total yards for Central Washington. They've got 84 passing yards, 169 rushing yards. And 3 times tonight, Central Washington has broken tackles and has gotten into the end zone. That time it was Mason Jurgen from 15 yards out as the kick will be short. Buckley will field it at the 4. Buckley across the 15, met by a host of Central Washington tacklers. Ball's going to be spotted at the 18, where Western New Mexico will take over for the 6th time here this evening. Right now the Mustangs 50 total yards, 22 rushing yards, 50 passing yards, 2 penalties for 17 yards. Mustangs are 1 for 5 on 3rd down. Connor Ackerley was intercepted on Western New Mexico's 2nd drive from scrimmage. The Mustangs trail by 5 scores, under a minute in the first quarter. That'll be a running play into the belly of Davy Morales. That'll be a loss of 1 yard.
It's on the carry.
2nd and 11. Diego Morales, 30 carries, 114 yards on the season this year for Western New Mexico. Ball spotted at the Mustangs, 17 inside, 30 seconds in the first. Morales on the give again. That's going to be a tackle for a loss. Getting into the backfield for Central Washington was Jalen Weber, the redshirt senior from Pasco, Washington. As you see, Morales go in motion. Tried to go outside the left tackle, wanted the edge, and knifing through was Jalen Weber. So the ball spotted at the 14. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. A big lead for Central Washington. They lead Western New Mexico 35-0. We'll return after these messages.
Plan your adventure at WNMU.edu.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to Ben Altamirano Field in Silver City, New Mexico. Start of the second quarter, a big lead for Central Washington, 35-0 over Western New Mexico. Not a lot of plays ran for Central Washington. Again, 14 plays, 253 yards of total offense. Only had 1 third down in the game. Wildcats 1 for 1 on third down. They've got 8 first downs here today. It'll be 3rd and 15, Western New Mexico at their own 14-yard line. Diego Morales to Connor Ackerley's left. Ackerley has some time to throw. He's looking downfield for Zimmerman, and that one's picked off. What a play by Micah Roberson, and Roberson's still on his feet. That one's going to be a pick 6 if he's in. We await the signal from the official, and he's going to be forced out at the 1-yard line. An interception by Micah Roberson, and return all the way down to the 1-yard line. We'll see if we can catch that replay one more time. As Ackerley had some time to throw, he was looking for Deuce Zimmerman at the top of your screen. Micah Roberson pretty much in one-on-one coverage. And just an acrobatic play for the pick. And I got to tell you, Ackerley's been picked off twice tonight. Both interceptions by the Central Washington defensive backs have been pretty acrobatic and impressive. The first time it was Chase Colson. That time it was Micah Roberson. So it'll be 1st and goal, Central Washington. Ball's actually spotted at the 5. 2 tailbacks in the backfield with McGill. The give is to Phillips, fights forward, and they're going to mark him down at the 1. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Mustangs have just not been able to stop Central Washington tonight, mostly on the ground. 173 rushing yards now for the Wildcats. As it's Ryder Bumgardner in the backfield with McGill from the 1. McGill cuts up forward, and he's in one more time for 6. Second touchdown of the night for Kennedy McGill.
David Weber
as Weber will attempt the extra point. 14:02 as we see McGill in the shotgun formation, runs right and cuts it upfield in for 6. So it'll be Weber to attempt the extra point for the 6th time tonight. 19 for 20 on the season, including this game, as Weber's kick is through the uprights, and it is good. Kennedy and McGill from 1 yard out. 14:02 left in the second quarter. Central Washington leads Western New Mexico 42-0. Another quick offensive drive for Central Washington. They've only had one drive today where they have not started in plus territory. They had an interception by Micah Roberson that was returned to the Mustang 5-yard line. A very short field for the Wildcats. A run to Bo Phillips, and then quarterback Kennedy McGill punches it in from 1 yard out. The kick, Buckley will take it at his own end zone and call for a fair catch touchback. So Connor Ackerley, 5 of 13, 50 yards, 2 interceptions here tonight. Came in this season with only 2 picks on the year. He's thrown 2 here tonight. Again, very acrobatic plays by the Central Washington defensive backs. It's a Mustang offense, again, with only 2 first downs on the night. They're 1 for 6 on 3rd down, 0 for 1 on 4th down. They've ran 23 plays from scrimmage, 67 total yards. Ackerley still in the game. Pistol formation for the Mustangs. Gabe Levy will now be motioned to Ackerley's left. Bunch formation to the right side as Ackerley looks to throw. That one's over the middle in traffic, complete to Davey Morales. They're going to say that one fell incomplete at the last second, so that'll make it 2nd and 10 from the Mustang 25. Ackerley now 5 for 14. And credit to Central Washington's defense. They have really slowed down Connor Ackerley tonight, made things difficult for him, have won the one-on-one coverage battles. That one's complete to Deuce Zimmerman. Zimmerman with some space on the right side. And that's going to be another first down, Western New Mexico. Zimmerman gets up to the Mustang 38-yard line. The 3rd first down of the evening for Western New Mexico goes to Deuce Zimmerman. 2nd completion of the day to Zimmerman. He's got 2 catches, 20 yards on 5 targets. As Levy goes in motion into the flat, that one's thrown to Baker over the slant across the middle, and Baker brought down at the Central Washington 49-yard line. Stop was made by Tyler King for Central Washington. So back-to-back first downs for Western New Mexico. That one goes for 11 yards to Jalen Baker. Right now, empty backfield for Ackerley. He brings Levy to his right. 12 minutes, 55 seconds left in quarter number 2. 3rd Lone Star Conference game of the season for Western New Mexico as Ackerley lofts that one up to Levy, and it's complete. And Levy's going to be marked out of bounds at the Central Washington 33, a gain of 16 yards. And Ackerley was under pressure looking for Gabe Levy. Lofted it up, and Levy made the catch in traffic. From the Central Washington 23, Ackerley looking for Baker on the sideline, and Baker's going to have a grab at the Central Washington 12. That one goes for 11 yards, another Western New Mexico first down. So Jalen Baker has been a favorite target for Connor Ackerley on this drive. Jalen Baker leads all receivers for Western New Mexico. 3 catches, 53 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 12. Ackerley looks to throw. He's going to rush up and slide forward near the 5-yard line. We'll take a look one more time as Ackerley in the gun. That's where he connects with Gabe Levy. That one actually went for 26 yards. Nice adjustment by Gabe Levy. We talked about him being a threat in the backfield. Right now he's in the pistol formation. Now motioned to Ackerley's left. 11:30 left in the second quarter. 2nd and 11 as Ackerley in trouble. Rolls right and is going to throw that one out of bounds. So penalty must have been called on Western New Mexico to back them up 5 yards. Pass from Ackerley falls incomplete, and that's going to make it 3rd and 11. Mustangs trail big early in this second quarter. Third and 11 from the 13. Trips to the left. No receivers to the right. Ackerley looks to throw. He wants Baker in the corner of the end zone and broken up in coverage For Central Washington was number 9, Javante Walker, the redshirt sophomore from Lacey, Washington, as a nice corner post route ran by Baker. But you got to give Javante Walker a lot of credit breaking that up at the last second. Right now, Talon Tinsley lines up onto the field. He'll attempt a 30-yard field goal. This is Tinsley's first field goal attempt on the season. He was 16 for 17 on PAT attempts as Tinsley's field goal is up, and it is through. So Western New Mexico gets some points on the board. A 30-yard field goal for Talon Tinsley makes the score 42-3, 11:07 left in the second quarter.
Discover your adventure today at WNMU.edu.
No matter what type of vehicle you're looking for, Hatch Toyota State Line, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Silver City has the vehicle that will fit you.
Welcome back to Ben Altamirano Field here in Silver City, New Mexico. Shot of the Central Washington huddle. Western New Mexico would like to thank Gila Regional Medical Center for all of their support of Mustang Athletics. Big 42-3 lead for Central Washington. Western New Mexico puts some points on the board. A 9-play, 62-yard drive, 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Highlights of the drive were a couple receptions for Jalen Baker, one on a slant, one on a comeback route, and a nice job by Gabe Levy making an adjustment for a 26-yard completion. Nathan Flores will kick it away for Western New Mexico. Back deep for Central Washington, Bo Phillips and Ryder Bumgardner. The kick is short. It bounces and Phillips fields it at the 5. Phillips across the 20. Phillips with some space, and Phillips has one man to beat. It's the kicker. Phillips cuts it inside, and he's in for 6. That one's going to go from 95 yards out for Bo Phillips. So Phillips scored on a long touchdown pass earlier from 53 yards. We'll take a look of the replay courtesy of our director, Aaron Rivera. And it was Phillips fielding it right at the 5. And you see, cuts it upfield, has a huge hole, squirts through, and just had the kicker to beat. Nice block laid by Ryder Bumgardner there. And Weber will attempt the extra point for the 7th time here tonight. Weber's kick is up, and it's through. 95-yard kick return for Bo Phillips makes the score 49-3 on the Flow College Sports live stream, Mustang Radio, and Comcast Channel 26.
Western New Mexico University Office of Career Services is the on-campus and virtual hub for all of your career preparatory needs, from resumes and cover letters to mock job interviews and leadership workshops. Take advantage of WNMU Career Services now and get connected with Fortune 500 employers, government agencies, and even local companies looking for fresh talent. To access resources, a list of current job opportunities, and upcoming career fair dates, visit WNMU.edu.
The story of the day is Central Washington, 258 total yards. They've only ran 16 plays. They've possessed the ball for 6 minutes and 6 seconds through about 20 minutes of play. It's been huge chunk yards for Central Washington. A big 95-yard kick return for a touchdown for Bo Phillips, the sophomore from Snoqualmie, Washington, as that kick will go into the back of the end zone for a touchback. 10:51 left in the second quarter. Mustangs trail 49-3. Mustangs saw some success on their 7th drive from scrimmage. 9 plays, 62 yards, capped off by a Talon Tinsley 30-yard field goal. Central Washington defense has found a way to slow down Western New Mexico quarterback Connor Ackerley. Ackerley, 9 of 20, 114 passing yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Line up in the pistol here, Zay Savoy, the tailback, Anthony Flores in the slot, Deuce Zimmerman at the top of your screen. Play action for Ackerley. He wants Zimmerman on the sideline, one-on-one coverage with King Williams. And that one is brought in for a catch. We'll see if we can see the replay as Deuce Zimmerman had to turn his head, and Ackerley put that one in the breadbasket, and Zimmerman had his head pretty much behind his neck. Still came up with the catch. That one goes for 30 yards. Ball spotted at the Central Washington 45. First and 10 for Western New Mexico. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Savoy motions into the flat. Ackerley gives a little pump fake. He wants to go long, and that one's caught. Davey Morales. Excuse me, no. Davey Morales. And that's going to be at Western New Mexico, first down. Ball spotted at the 10. That one goes for 35 yards to Davey Morales. Take a look at the replay here in a moment. First and goal from the Western New Mexico 9. Ackerley awaits the signal. Right now, 12 seconds on the play clock as we see the replay. Ackerley finds Morales at the 20. Morales with the photo finish. Play action for Ackerley to Zimmerman, and Zimmerman is in for the score. Connor Ackerley to Deuce Zimmerman. Those two connecting for the 7th time on the season. As we'll take a look one more time. Little slant route for Deuce Zimmerman. Pretty good coverage. But Zimmerman stretches the ball across the plane for the score. So Talon Tinsley will attempt the extra point. Tinsley's kick is up, and it is good. 9-yard touchdown pass from Connor Ackerley to Deuce Zimmerman makes the score Central Washington 49, Western New Mexico 10. 9:29 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
Discover your adventure today at WNMU.edu.
We're back at Ben Altamirano Field. Western New Mexico Athletics would like to thank Morning Star Quality Products for Quality People, established in 1992. Thank you for your support of Mustang Athletics. That was a 3-play, 75-yard drive, all passing plays. 30-yard completion to Deuce Zimmerman, a 36-yard completion to Davey Morales, and then a 9-yard touchdown pass from Ackerley to Deuce Zimmerman as Bo Phillips will field this one near his own 2. He returned it for 95 yards. Still on his feet, Phillips is going to reverse field. He's got some room on the left sideline. Phillips across the 50. Phillips will take it one more time for another house call. Bo Phillips went from 95 yards and from 98 yards. There is a flag thrown at the 50-yard line, so you got to think this one might be coming back. We await the signal from the official, but Bo Phillips showing his playmaking ability on special teams. As we'll take a look at the replays, you see Phillips lined up at the bottom of your screen in the right corner. Looked like he fielded that one pretty close to
There
his
is no
goal
foul
line.
for an illegal block in the back. The result of the play is a touchdown.
So the officials conferenced at midfield. There was discussion of there being an illegal block in the back, and Phillips actually took that one from his own end zone, so that's going to go as a 100-yard kick return.
Bo Phillips.
As you see,
Get the
Phillips
kick
run.
return
The questionable
for a
call was
touchdown.
right there. The block laid by number 11, Ty Snyder. And Bo Phillips, with some
David
speed
Weber in an attempt
on
at
the
P18.
edge, gets in for 6 more. Point after attempt for David Weber for the 8th time tonight. Weber's kick is up and it's good. 100-yard kick return for a
PAT is up and
touchdown for
good.
Bo Phillips.
With
9:08
to
left
go
in the second quarter.
56-10,
We'll be right back.
Central
after this.
Washington.
Bo Phillips, the sophomore returner for Central Washington, has 2 returns, 194 return yards, 2 returns for a touchdown. As that one will go into the back of the end zone for a touchback. Western New Mexico went 3 plays, 75 yards, touchdown pass to Deuce Zimmerman the last time it possessed the ball. Mustangs trail big here, nearing the midway point of the second quarter. 3rd conference game of the season for Western New Mexico. They opened up at home against West Texas A&M 2 weeks ago, and then lost last week 56-27 to Angelo State. 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 25. Zimmerman to Ackerley's left. Ackerley looks to throw. Looks right now, looks left, rolls left under pressure, and he throws that one out of bounds. Closest receiver was Zay Savoy. That'll make it 2nd and 10, 9 minutes left in the second quarter. See if we can get some scores from around the Lone Star Conference. We'll look to pull those up and get those to you here in just a moment. 4 down defensive linemen for Central Washington on 2nd and 10 from the Mustang 35. Ackerley looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket. He'll tuck it and run. Ackerley will slide down near the 35. And we'll see where they spot him. They're going to mark him a yard short of the first down. Gain of 9 yards for Ackerley. Ackerley with some time. The pocket collapsed. And a nice decision for the redshirt freshman to slide down. So they're going to make it 3rd and 1. Ball spotted at the Mustang 34 on the far right hash. John Baca goes in motion, lined up just behind the formation. Savoy gets the give, wants the edge on the right side. Savoy tiptoes out of bounds. And that's going to be a gain of 2 yards on the play, enough for a first down. 1st and 10, ball spotted at the Western New Mexico 37. So 9 first downs on the game now for Western New Mexico. Played better on their last 2 offensive series. Ackerley has gotten his groove after starting out slow. 2 interceptions thrown by Ackerley as the pass is complete to Davy Morales. Ball's marked down at the 41, gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Ackerley has completed a pass to 5 different receivers. Deuce Zimmerman leads all ball catchers, 4 catches, 59 yards, and a score. Right now, Anthony Flores, Deuce Zimmerman, and Davy Morales in a bunch formation at the top of your screen. Ackerley looks to throw, unwinds, and throws that one incomplete. Closest receiver was Deuce Zimmerman. And that's going to make it 3rd and 5. Western New Mexico 2 for 8 on 3rd down here tonight. Mustangs did not have to convert on 3rd down on their last drive. It was 2 plays for a first down, and then on 1st and goal, the Mustangs scored. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. At the bottom of your screen, it's Jalen Baker. Zay Savoy, the running back, to Ackerley's right. 7:03 left in the 2nd quarter. 4 down defensive lineman. Central Washington rushes 4. Ackerley scrambles right, throws upfield. It's complete at the 50-yard line. And Davy Morales on the reception. And that'll be a Western New Mexico first down. So credit to Connor Ackerley. Stands in the pocket. Pocket collapses. Keeps his eyes downfield. Morales crosses right across the 49. Brought down at the 50. As we tick towards 6:30 left in the 2nd quarter. Mustangs trying to tack 1 more on the board. Ball spotted at midfield, 1st and 10. The give is to Savoy. Savoy across midfield with some space. And Savoy a gain of 8 yards, brought down by Chase Colson. Right now, Ackerley awaiting the signal from the Western New Mexico sideline. Gain of 7, so 2nd and 3. Ackerley looks to pass. That one is complete out to Morales near the 43, and Morales tackled inbounds. Ball is going to be spotted at the 42. So 2nd time Ackerley and Morales have connected on this drive. We'll see the replay one more time as Ackerley looks left. And Morales on the out route. Nice job of keeping his balance. Tackle made by Jalen Weber for Central Washington. 1st and 10, ball spotted at the Wildcat 37. As we approach 5 minutes in the 2nd, Ackerley in the gun, under pressure, and he's going to be brought down for a sack. And that was Tyler King for Central Washington. 2.5 sacks on the season, 2nd in the Lone Star Conference. Give him 1 more solo sack there as Ackerley just ran out of time, and a nice job by Tyler King bringing him down. That's a loss of 10 yards, 2nd and 20. Diego Morales in the backfield. Ackerley wants to go play action. Looking for Morales, and it's caught at the 25. Morales brought down at the 24. That's a gain of 23 yards from Ackerley to Davy Morales. 3rd time this drive that Ackerley and Morales have connected. As you see, Ackerley went play action to Diego Morales. The pocket was starting to collapse quickly, and Ackerley had to get rid of it. Took a shot at the end. Looks like we have a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 4:25 left in the second quarter.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
Has gone 10 plays, 51 yards. Here is Ackerley to Flores is incomplete. We've got an injured player on the field for Central Washington. We'll take a look at the replay as Ackerley took a shot as he threw, looking for Flores, and he caught it. He was just out of bounds. So injured player down for Central Washington. We'll take an injury timeout and be right back.
Well, hey, Rawhide, you need a new Toyota to haul all that gear? Look at there, a perfect fit. Hatch Toyota State Line is proud to support Western New Mexico University athletics with the right fit. We'd love to help you too.
Injured player for Central Washington is Michael Westbrook Jr., the redshirt sophomore from Lakewood, Washington. Shot of the Western New Mexico huddle. Mustangs trail Central Washington 56-10. Nick Nunez here with you on the Flow College Sports live stream, Mustang Radio and Comcast Channel 26. It's been all Central Washington right now. Western New Mexico with the ball, 11 plays, 51 yards. Mustangs have had the ball for 4 minutes, 45 seconds here in the second quarter on this drive. Savoy, the running back, in the backfield with Ackerley. 4 down linemen for Central Washington. Play action, it's swung out to Davy Morales. Morales in the slot on the screen. And that's going to be a gain of 12 yards and another Western New Mexico first down.
That's enough for another Mustangs first down.
So that's going to make it first and goal from the Central Washington 10 as we tick inside 4 minutes in the second quarter. Ackerley in the shotgun, trips to the right, single receiver to the left. The throw to Zimmerman, and it's caught for a score. Connor Ackerley to Deuce Zimmerman from 10 yards out for the second time tonight. And we'll take a look at that replay one more time. Deuce Zimmerman showing you why he leads the Lone Star Conference in touchdown receptions. You see Ackerley, it was King Williams one-on-one coverage. Zimmerman won the battle. Talon Tinsley on to attempt the PAT. Tinsley's kick up, and it is through. Connor Ackerley to Deuce Zimmerman on first and goal from 10 yards out. The score makes the score Central Washington 56, Western New Mexico 17. We'll be right back. a 13-play, 75-yard drive for Western New Mexico. It went 5 minutes, 26 seconds, capped off by a 10-yard touchdown pass from Connor Ackerley to Deuce Zimmerman. 3:42 left in the second quarter. Central Washington leads Western New Mexico 56-17. Nick Nunez alongside our producer, Aaron Rivera. Thank you for joining us on the Flow College Sports live stream, Mustang Radio, and Comcast Channel 26. Squib kick for Western New Mexico. That one's fielded at the 25. Turning it upfield and being brought down near the 40. And on the return for Central Washington was Logan Lischernis, the redshirt sophomore from Hoylep, Washington. Ball's going to be spotted at the Wildcat 39. This is a Wildcat offense that has not seen the field in a while because it's been two fairly long touchdown drives for Western New Mexico. One went for 526, the other went for 122. But in between that has been two kick returns for a touchdown for Central Washington kick returner Bo Phillips. One for 97 yards, the other for 100. As the give is to Justice Taylor up the middle. Gain of, well, Taylor keeps his legs moving and he fights forward, brought down near the 45. Looked to be a gain of 1 at initial contact, but Taylor kept his legs moving, gained 6 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and 4. Justice Taylor, 5 carries, 91 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ran it in from 30 yards out. That was Central Washington's first drive from scrimmage. And then took one to the house also from 40 yards out. Inside 3 minutes in quarter number 2, 2nd and 4 from the Wildcat 45. The give is to Taylor once again. Taylor with a hole up the middle and brought down by Colton Swanson into Western New Mexico territory. He's brought down at the 44. That's going to be a gain of 11 yards for Bo Phillips. Excuse me, for Justice Taylor. I beg your pardon. Right now, Taylor, 6 carries, 91 yards on the night. 180 yards rushing for Central Washington, 4 rushing touchdowns. Longest one has been from 56 yards out from Kennedy McGill. Pistol formation for Central Washington. Taylor still the lone setback in the backfield. In motion goes Logan Brady. Once again, Taylor gets the carry. Brought down at the 36. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. 1 minute, 53 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll be right back after these messages.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
1 minute, 58 seconds left in quarter number 2. Western New Mexico Athletics would like to thank the Murray Hotel. Murray Hotel located in downtown Silver City here. If you're going to come check out your Western New Mexico Mustangs, make sure you book a stay at the Murray Hotel. It'll be Central Washington football, 3rd and 2 from the Mustang 36-yard line. Dominant performance for the Central Washington rushing attack. 14 carries, 99 yards, averaging 14.2 yards a pop. 2nd and 2 for McGill. The give to Taylor once again. Taylor cuts it upfield. Taylor still on his feet, forced out of bounds near the 20. Taylor has gone over 100 yards rushing in this first half. Ball's going to be spotted right at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Wildcats in the Western New Mexico red zone. 300 yards of total offense for Central Washington, 216 of those on the ground. Still Justice Taylor in the backfield with Kennedy McGill. It's been all rushes to Justice Taylor. He'll get it once again for the 5th time on this drive. Brought down at the 15-yard line. Yeah, it's been his 4 plays from scrimmage for Central Washington, all running plays to Justice Taylor. He gets the give there. And that one's going to be a gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 6. We're inside a minute and a half, second quarter, in a Lone Star Conference matchup. Big 56-17 lead for Central Washington. As McGill takes the snap, once again, the 6th time, Taylor gets the carry, and Taylor is going to be brought down by Bradley Harris. He's going to be marked down at the 8. So that's going to make it 1st and goal, Central Washington. Ball spotted at the Mustang 8-yard line. McGill in the pistol formation. It's been all handoffs to Justice Taylor. Taylor will get it one more time. Taylor dances in the hole, falls forward near the 2. Stop made by Bradley Harris, the junior defensive back out of Lancaster, California. Timeout taken with 45 seconds left in the second quarter. You're watching the Flow Sports College live stream, listening on Mustang Radio, or watching on Comcast Channel 26.
Hi, Rawhide. Welcome to the historic Murray Hotel. Let me help you come on inside. I know this is your first time here with us. Did you know that the Murray Hotel was built in 1938? And it only took about 8 months to complete the first half of this entire hotel. For your enjoyment, here at the Murray Hotel, we have free Wi-Fi, we have a continental-style breakfast, we have an elevator, and did you know you're not the only horse that's ever been in here? All Mustangs are welcome here at the historic Murray Hotel in downtown Silver City.
45 seconds left in the second quarter. 2nd and goal from the Mustang 3 for Central Washington. 2nd timeout of the half taken by the Wildcats, trying to punch it in for the 9th time tonight. As Taylor gets the give, squirts forward, and he's in for 6 more. 3rd time tonight, Justice Taylor reaches pay dirt, this time from 3 yards out. And on that series, I'm counting 8 plays, 8 rushes, all to Justice Taylor. He caps it off with a 3-yard touchdown. So Taylor by himself gains 61 yards on that drive. The PAT from David Weber. Weber's kick through the uprights. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Central Washington leads Western New Mexico 63-17.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Altamirano Field in Silver City, New Mexico. If you're wearing a jersey here, you get in free. Great job by our camera crew, our director, Aaron Rivera. I'm Nick Nunez, filling in for the voice of Western New Mexico Athletics, Ed Nunez. 63-17 lead for Central Washington 3-yard touchdown run for Justice Taylor. Eight plays, 61 yards, all rushes for Taylor. As that one's going to be fair caught by Javon Buckley. Western New Mexico can get the ball back. They'll have it at their own 25. 40 seconds left. Mustangs do have 3 timeouts. I think at this point, if you're Western New Mexico head coach Billy Hickman, you probably just want to make sure you guys get out of this game
Mustangs
as healthy as you
First
can.
and 10, ball at the 25.
It's really been
line.
all Central Washington from the get-go in this game. Mustangs did receive the opening kickoff, so Central Washington will get it to start the third quarter. First and 10 for Ackerley, looks to throw. That's going to be a screen pass for Deuce Zimmerman. Zimmerman is brought down
Pass
at the
complete to Deuce
27.
Zimmerman.
Gain of 2 yards. Stop made by Chase Colson for Central Washington. No timeout taken by the Mustangs. We tick inside 30 seconds in the first half. Ackerley looks to throw again. Under pressure, and he's brought down for a sack. And that was Mikaio
Ackerley is
Edwards
sacked on the play.
for Central Washington getting in the backfield. And that's going to be the last play of the half. A big lead for Central Washington at the break. The Central Washington ground game has been huge for the Wildcats. 235 yards on the ground for Central Washington. A big 63-17 lead. Stay tuned. We'll have a halftime breakdown coming for you here on the Flow Sports College live stream, Mustang Radio, and Comcast Channel 26.
Plan your adventure at WNMU.edu.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Discover your adventure today at WNMU.edu.
WNMU was founded more than 125 years ago in Silver City, New Mexico, minutes from the Gila National Forest and endless adventures. As New Mexico's only applied liberal arts and sciences university, WNMU offers over 70 areas of study covering every interest. Speaking of interest, with over 130 activities like our historic Great Race, you'll never be bored at WNMU, trust me. Visit WNMU.edu, shoot us online, and join us on our next great adventure. Go Mustangs!
No matter what type of vehicle you're looking for, Hatch Toyota State Line, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Silver City has the vehicle that will fit you.
Western New Mexico University Office of Career Services is the on-campus and virtual hub for all of your career preparatory needs, from resumes and cover letters to mock job interviews and leadership workshops. Take advantage of WNMU Career Services now and get connected with Fortune 500 employers, government agencies, and even local companies looking for fresh talent. To access resources, a list of current job opportunities, and upcoming career fair dates, visit WNMU.edu.
Discover your adventure today at WNMU.edu.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
To help me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Western New Mexico University is creating meaningful online experiences for students who choose to learn beyond the classroom. Western New Mexico University, rethinking online. Learn more at WNMU.edu.
Well, hey, Rawhide, you need a new Toyota to haul all that gear? Look at there, a perfect fit. Hatch Toyota State Line is proud to support Western New Mexico University athletics with the right fit. We'd love to help you too.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Hi, Rawhide. Welcome to the historic Murray Hotel. Let me help you come on inside. I know this is your first time here with us. Did you know that the Murray Hotel was built in 1938? And it only took about 8 months to complete the first half of this entire hotel. For your enjoyment, here at the Murray Hotel, we have free Wi-Fi, we have a continental style breakfast, we have an elevator, and did you know you're not the only horse that's ever been in here? All Mustangs are welcome here at the historic Murray Hotel in downtown Silver City.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Plan your adventure at WNMU.edu.
Welcome back to Ben Altamirano Field. Halftime in our Lone Star Conference football matchup. Central Washington leads Western New Mexico 63-17. Nick Nunez alongside our director, Aaron Rivera. Let's take a look at some first half stats. Game comparison. Central Washington has outgained Western New Mexico 319 total yards to 272. See the stats there, courtesy of your producer, Aaron Rivera. Big stat that stands out to me is time of possession. You see that towards the right of your screen. Western New Mexico has possessed the ball for 20 minutes compared to Central Washington possessing it for 9. But really, it's been big plays for Central Washington. If you look at it, a big 30-yard touchdown run for Justice Taylor, a big 56-yard touchdown run for Kennedy McGill, a 53-yard touchdown reception for Bo Phillips, 2 kick returns for Bo Phillips for touchdowns. Western New Mexico's offense looked a lot better once Connor Ackerley got settled in. He threw 2 picks early in the first half, both of them very acrobatic plays made by the Central Washington defensive backs. The first one was Chase Colson. The second one was Micah Roberson. Roberson returned his interception, 45 yards, gave Central Washington some really good field position. That's the other thing. The Wildcats have started out with short fields on pretty much every single one of their offensive drives, and they've just had big plays. Some of it has been missed tackling by Western New Mexico, but some of it has just been a really good offensive scheme for Central Washington head coach Chris Fisk. His offensive coordinator, Mike Ferritter, just doing a really good job on the ground. Western New Mexico's passing attack was stymied early. Connor Ackerley, again, throwing 2 interceptions. Got in a groove, though, through 2 touchdown passes to Deuce Zimmerman. You see him right there. That's a scoring summary, courtesy of your producer, Aaron Rivera. You can see from there, I mean, Central Washington went up big, scoring, 6 touchdowns in a row. And then Western New Mexico got on with a Talon Tinsley 23-yard field goal. That was his first field goal make and attempt of the season. So nice job by Tinsley there. 2 touchdown passes from Ackerley to Zimmerman, 1 from 9 yards, 1 from 10 yards. And that is your scoring summary. Second half action coming your way here in just a moment. You're tuning in to the Flow Sports College live stream, Mustang Radio, and Comcast Channel 26.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Discover your adventure today at WNMU.edu.
WNMU was founded more than 125 years ago in Silver City, New Mexico, minutes from the Gila National Forest and endless adventures. As New Mexico's only applied liberal arts and sciences university, WNMU offers over 70 areas of study covering every interest. Speaking of interest, with over 130 activities like our historic Great Race, you'll never be bored at WNMU, trust me. Visit WNMU.edu, shoot us online, and join us on our next great adventure. Go Mustangs!
No matter what type of vehicle you're looking for, Hatch Toyota State Line, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Silver City has the vehicle that will fit you.
Western New Mexico University Office of Career Services is the on-campus and virtual hub for all of your career preparatory needs, from resumes and cover letters to mock job interviews and leadership workshops. Take advantage of WNMU Career Services now and get connected with Fortune 500 employers, government agencies, and even local companies looking for fresh talent. To access resources, a list of current job opportunities, and upcoming career fair dates, visit WNMU.edu.
Discover your adventure today at WNMU.edu.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
To help me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Western New Mexico University is creating meaningful online experiences for students who choose to learn beyond the classroom. Western New Mexico University, rethinking online. Learn more at WNMU.edu.
Welcome back to Ben Altamirano Field, Silver City, New Mexico. Third quarter about to start. Central Washington leads Western New Mexico 63-17. Nick Nunez alongside our producer Aaron Rivera. 4 Lone Star Conference football games going on tonight. Texas A&M is at Sul Ross State. Western Oregon is at West Texas A&M. And Midwestern State is at UT Permian Basin. Excuse me, it's Texas A&M Kingsville at Sul Ross State. Last scoring update, it was Texas A&M Kingsville over Sul Ross State 7-0 in the first quarter. UT Permian Basin is leading Midwestern State, 5:24 left in the fourth quarter, 37-15 UTPB. And then West Texas A&M has a 12-0 lead over Western Oregon with 12 minutes, 11 seconds left in the third. Wildcats will receive. It is Justice Taylor and Bo Phillips back deep. Phillips has taken 2 back to the house here tonight, 1 from 97, 1 from 100. Has a really nice ability to just cut back the other way across the field, find seams in the special teams coverage. You got to be careful with him. It's Nathan Flores to kick off for Western New Mexico. Central Washington had to travel 1,319 yards as that one's going to fall down at the 25. At 1,319 yards from Ellensburg, Washington to Silver City, New Mexico. 20-hour, 30-minute drive. Wildcats have made the most of their trip here in Silver City tonight. There's big plays like we talked about. 235 total rushing yards, 5 rushing touchdowns, only 5 passing attempts, but 2 touchdowns thrown by the quarterback, Kennedy McGill. Looks like there's a new quarterback in for Central Washington. It's Bio Jeanette, the redshirt freshman from Seattle, Washington. As he'll give it up to Justice Taylor. Taylor churns forward, brought down at the 31. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. And Taylor had 12 carries, 146 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. 1 from 30 yards, 1 from 40 yards, 1 from 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 4. 3rd season in the Lone Star Conference for Central Washington, like we mentioned. We're in the Lone Star Conference Championship 2 years ago in 2023. They lost to UTPB. And that's the year that the Wildcats made that playoff run. As the give is to Taylor once again, brought down near the first down marker. And the stop made by Nate Ruiz, the senior from Merced College, California. That'll be enough for a Wildcat first down. Ball will be spotted at the Mustang 35. Central Washington travels to Western Oregon next week. We talked about Western Oregon being in action at West Texas A&M. Right now currently tied for third place with the Wildcats. The give to Taylor once again on first down. Brought down outside the numbers, hit the 37, gain of 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Colton Swanson on the stop for Western New Mexico. Wildcats with a big lead are going to try to bleed some clock. New tailback in, it's Bo Phillips. Logan Brady goes in motion. Phillips gets the give, dances in the hole, and a shoestring tackle nearly made by Bradley Harris. Phillips gets all the way up to midfield. That's going to be a gain of 12 yards. So the yards after contact for Bo Phillips. Phillips has also caught a 53-yard touchdown pass here tonight. Returned 2 kicks for touchdowns. And just Phillips with an uncanny ability to bounce off tacklers and keep his legs moving. Right now, Jalen Grable at the bottom of your screen. Mason Jurgens in the slot. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 from midfield. Play action, pass out to Jurgens in the flat, outside the numbers, and Jurgens with some room on the left sideline. He is going to score. Mason Jurgens from Kennedy McGill. 3rd passing touchdown of the night for McGill. As that one goes from 50 yards, Jurgens now with 2 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown. Excuse me, the new quarterback is Caleb Christensen, redshirt junior from Royal City, Washington. Nice play design there. Jurgens on the screen in the flat. Finds the sideline, gets in for 6. The kick from Weber is good. So Central Washington leads Western New Mexico 70-17. 12 minutes, 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We'll be right back.
Well, hey, Rawhide, you need a new Toyota to haul all that gear? Look at there, a perfect fit. Hatch Toyota State Line is proud to support Western New Mexico University athletics with the right fit. We'd love to help you too.
Five-yard touchdown drive for Central Washington. New quarterback in for the Wildcats. Again, Caleb Christensen, redshirt junior from Royal City, Washington, throws a 50-yard touchdown pass to Mason Jurgens on the screen. So with that passing touchdown, Central Washington now with 134 passing yards on the day. 3 passing touchdowns for the Wildcats. 5 rushing touchdowns for Central Washington. And 2 kick returns for a touchdown. It's been all Wildcats. This marks the highest point total put up on Western New Mexico this season. They surrendered 69 to New Mexico Highlands in Week 2 in a loss in the La Batalla Bowl. Right now, 12:08 on the timer in the 3rd quarter. That drive went 2 minutes, 52 seconds for Central Washington. Javon Buckley will take it from his own end zone. Buckley across the 25, brought down at the 28. Stop made by Connor Goff for Central Washington. Because we'll see the return here from Javon Buckley right at the 1. Looked like he found a hole, small hole, and then it closed on him pretty quick. Connor Ackerley still the quarterback in for Western New Mexico. He's got Zay Savoy to his right. Davey Morales, Anthony Flores, Deuce Zimmerman at the top of your screen in a bunch formation. Ackerley looks to throw. And that one's intercepted. And that one is going to be returned to pay dirt. Trishion Sullivan, the redshirt junior from Spanaway, Washington. A 25-yard interception return for a touchdown. And Central Washington has just scored in every which way tonight. You see a great play there by Trishion Sullivan, as that becomes the third interception thrown by Connor Ackerley tonight. Again, these interceptions are all acrobatic plays. That was a nice play by Sullivan. Weber to attempt the PAT. Kick is good. So 11 minutes, 54 seconds left in the third quarter. The 25-yard interception return for a touchdown for Trishion Sullivan. The score is 77-17 when we return.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
11:47 left in the third quarter. Second drive from scrimmage in the second half for Connor Ackerley. He's got Diego Morales in the backfield, motioned to his right. 1st and 10 from the Mustang 28. Ackerley looks left to throw, runs up in the pocket, slides forward near the 33. Flag thrown in the backfield in the variety of holding.
Holding. Offense number 74. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Western New Mexico. That'll make it 2nd and 20. Western New Mexico offense that's got 17 rushes, 18 rushing yards. Spoke with Western New Mexico head coach Billy Hickman talking about the importance of establishing the run game. It's hard when you're in a 21-0 hole midway through the first quarter as Ackerley looks to throw on 1st and 20. He's got a tight end, and that one is complete. Pass to Torin Mace, the redshirt freshman from Scottsdale, Arizona, product of Cactus Shadows High School. As you see Ackerley. And a nice adjustment made by Torin Mace. So that one's going to go for 16 yards. Ball spotted on the Mustang 41, 1st and 10. 11 minutes in the third quarter. Ackerley to Morales in the flat. Morales breaks one tackle, forced out of bounds at the 46. Gain of 5 yards. Longest drive of the day for Western New Mexico was with 11 minutes, 7 seconds left in the second quarter, a 9-play, 62-yard drive. As Ackerley looks to throw once again. Runs forward across the 50, and that's going to be enough for a Western New Mexico first down. Forced out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Gain of 9 yards. First down, Western New Mexico. Ball spotted at the Central Washington 45. Right now, 3 plays. It's the 4th play from scrimmage for Connor Ackerley. Looks to unwind. That one batted down at the line. And that was Chase Lloydhammer, the redshirt senior from Wenatchee, Washington. They'll set up 2nd and 10. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Morales motioned to Ackerley's left. 10:02 left in the third quarter. 4 down defensive linemen for Central Washington. Play clock is at 5. Morales gets the give, wants the edge on the left side, cuts it upfield, and nothing doing on 2nd and 10. Stop made by number 48, Tyler King. So that's going to make it 3rd and 11. Mustangs got to get to the Central Washington 35-yard line. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Savoy, the tailback, with Ackerley in the shotgun. As Ackerley looks to throw, finds Davey Morales across the middle, brought down at the Central Washington 43. So that's going to be a gain of 3 yards. And Morales had some space, but Logan Lischernis not letting Morales get away. And at this point in the game, on 4th and 8, you're going for it. Western New Mexico 0 for 1 on 4th down here today. Ackerley in the pistol. Play clock under 10. We have seen Ackerley pooch punt in this situation. He's got 3 punts for right around 100 yards on the season. Play clock's going to touch 0. And a timeout called Western New Mexico. We'll take it with them. 8:48 left in quarter number 3 when we return after these messages.
Hi, Rawhide. Welcome to the historic Murray Hotel. Let me help you come on inside. I know this is your first time here with us. Did you know that the Murray Hotel was built in 1938? And it only took about 8 months to complete the first half of this entire hotel. For your enjoyment, here at the Murray Hotel, we have free Wi-Fi, we have a continental-style breakfast, we have an elevator, and did you know you're not the only horse that's ever been in here? All Mustangs are welcome here at the historic Murray Hotel in downtown Silver City.
Field, 8 seconds left in the third quarter. A big lead for Central Washington over Western New Mexico. It'll be 4th and 8 for the Mustangs. Ball spotted at the Wildcat 43. Mustangs got to get to the Wildcat 35 as Ackerley drops back, 5-step drop, delivers a strike, and that one is complete at the 30-yard line. Stop made by number 0, Jalen Owens. But Jalen Baker on the reception. Let's take one more look. Does it look like a slant route for Baker? Ackerley delivered that one right on the money. That one goes for 16 yards. 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 30. Savoy goes in motion into the flat. Ackerley looks to throw. He wants Baker again in coverage. And that one was broken up by Jalen Owens, the redshirt senior from Portland, Oregon. Baker's been targeted quite a bit tonight by Connor Ackerley. He's got 4 catches, 66 yards on 6 targets. Ackerley pump fakes. Throws it out to the sideline. That one is complete to Davey Morales. Morales, 9 catches now on the night, 95 yards, has a long of 36. Even Connor Ackerley on one drive connected for 4 straight passes. As we're inside 8 minutes in quarter number 3, 77-17 Central Washington over Western New Mexico. Third and 8 from the Wildcat 28-yard line. Ackerley throws an out route to Anthony Flores. Flores pushed out of bounds at the 24. Gain of 4 yards. That's going to make it 4th and 4. Inside 7.5, Mustangs going for it. Savoy, the tailback, with Ackerley. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Snap goes to Ackerley. It's low. Looks to throw. That's Zimmerman, and it's cut at the 1. They're going to say Zimmerman falls forward for a touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass to Deuce Zimmerman tonight. And that one goes from 24 yards out, as you see Ackerley connect with Zimmerman as Zimmerman makes the adjustment. Zimmerman 7 catches, 96 yards, 3 receiving touchdowns tonight. Tinsley's extra point is through the uprights and good. Connor Ackerley to Deuce Zimmerman from 24 yards out. We'll be right back after these messages.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Nathan Flores will kick it off from his own 35-yard line after a touchdown pass from Connor Ackerley to Deuce Zimmerman. 9th time on the season, those 3 have connected for a touchdown. Zimmerman has scored now 3 weeks in a row for Western New Mexico. He was tied for 2nd in all of NCAA Division II coming into this game with 6 touchdown receptions, as that one's going to be falling on at the 22-yard line. And that was the tight end, Andrew Malloy. So it'll be 1st and 10, Central Washington, ball spotted at the 22-yard line. New quarterback in for the Wildcats. It's Caleb Christensen, who came in and threw a 45-yard touchdown pass to Mason Juergens. It went for 50 yards to Juergens. Wildcats have only thrown 6 passes tonight. They're 4 of 6, 134 yards, 3 scores, no interceptions. Christensen in the shotgun. He's going to hand this ball off to Ryder Bumgardner, who bounces off the first tackler, and then he's brought down at the 25. Gain of 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Inside 7 minutes in quarter number 3. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. It's Samaje Featherstone. Not on your screen. Christensen in the gun. He's going to throw it out to the right side. That one is complete. and brought down at the 25. Pass was complete to number 24, Gavin Nash, redshirt sophomore receiver from Gig Harbor, Washington. That one goes for 4 yards, 3rd and 6. Mustangs have played better here in the second half, still gave up a big play on the 50-yard touchdown pass. But their offense has continued to move the ball. Connor Ackerley, 332 yards passing, 3 passing touchdowns, has thrown 3 interceptions. Right now, 3rd and 6. Mustang defense trying to get off the field. Christensen looks to throw. He's under pressure. Ball comes out. Ball's on the turf. And let's see who ended up with it. Hard to tell from our angle. Looks like Central Washington jumped back on it. But Western New Mexico brought pressure. And that was number 95, Chris Kalu, the redshirt freshman from Gilbert, Arizona, forcing the fumble. That's a loss of 14 yards, 4th and 20. And Davey Morales lined up at his own 45. This is the first punt of the night for Central Washington tonight. We tick inside 5 minutes. Morales going to try to navigate that. Gets it at his own 40. Steps backwards. Makes one tackler miss across the 50. And forced out of bounds at the Central Washington 47. So a nice return for Davey Morales. Western New Mexico will start with the football in plus territory. Connor Ackerley started out 9 for 20, under 100 yards passing, 2 interceptions. Really, since about midway through that second quarter, he has played much better. He's got 3 passing touchdowns on the night, all to Deuce Zimmerman. Davey Morales also has 9 catches, 97 yards, along of 36. Jalen Baker has emerged in this game for Western New Mexico, 4 catches, 66 yards. Anthony Flores with 3 catches for 19, a nice completion to Gabe Levy also. We're going to have a timeout on the field. 4 minutes, 44 seconds left in quarter number 3. We'll be right back.
Plan your adventure at WNMU.edu.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Four minutes, 44 seconds in quarter number 3. Western New Mexico Athletics would like to thank Hatch Toyota State Line in Silver City, New Mexico. Go see Bob for a new Toyota, as it'll be 1st and 10, Western New Mexico from the Central Washington 45. Pass out to Deuce Zimmerman, and Zimmerman dropped it at the last second. In coverage for Central Washington was David Jones, the redshirt junior from Modesto, California. That'll make it 2nd and 10. Another target for Deuce Zimmerman. He's been targeted 12 times tonight. Morales has been targeted 12 times. Western New Mexico throwing it 43 times compared to 18 rushes on the night. 2nd and 10. Morales in the backfield with Ackerley. He's rushed, throws it at the 50, out of bounds at the 30. That one's going to go incomplete and make it 3rd and 10. Ackerley just didn't have a lot of time. The pocket collapsed, had to get rid of it. Wasn't a receiver in the vicinity. Ackerley takes the snap on 3rd and 10. Across the middle to Davy Morales. It's complete for a first down and more. Morales across the 30, pushed out of bounds at the 28. So Connor Ackerley to Davy Morales. That one goes for 17 yards. As we'll take a look at the replay, Ackerley, Morales wide open, outran the defender towards the sideline, made him miss, and fought forward for an extra yard. Ball spotted at the Wildcat 29. 1st and 10, 4:03 to go in quarter number 3. Diego Morales, the tailback, with Ackerley in the gun, trips to the right, bunch formation. Ackerley looks to throw, finds Morales again, and he's hit hard. Stop made by Jalen Owens for Central Washington. Morales, the catch at the 25. We'll call it a gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 6. So that is the 14th target on the night for Davy Morales. Morales, 11 catches, 117 yards, has not scored yet. As it's 2nd and 4. The give is to Diego Morales, and he is brought down in the backfield. Stop made by Trishawn Sullivan, who had an interception return for a touchdown to start the second half for Central Washington earlier this evening. No gain for Morales, 3rd and 4, as we approach 3 minutes in quarter number 3. One of 4 Lone Star Conference games going on here this evening. Latest update I have, Texas A&M Kingsville leads Sul Ross State 7-3, 2:55 in the first quarter. 3rd and 5, Ackerley looks to throw. He wants to go to the end zone, and that one's caught. And he's in for the score. Davy Morales would not be denied a touchdown tonight. And we're going to have to take a look at the replay one more time. An acrobatic catch for Davy Morales, as he has to make the adjustment and keep his feet in bounds while possessing the ball. So Morales scores there. Now 12 catches, 143 yards receiving, and a touchdown. Talon Tinsley will attempt the extra point. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. Davy Morales tacks one on the board for Western New Mexico. 2:38 left in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Discover your adventure today at WNMU.edu.
A 6-play, 45-yard touchdown drive took 2 minutes, 6 seconds off the clock, capped off by a long touchdown pass to Davy Morales as Bo Phillips has some space again. He's tripped up right near midfield. You could hear the O's in the stadium as Phillips gets a nice return. The stop made by the Silver City native Galvin Placencio, as Phillips fielded that one at the 10, and just that speed was forced out of bounds. Nice stop made by Placencio, who saved the touchdown. Ball will be spotted at the Mustang 47, 1st and 10. Caleb Christensen, the quarterback, in for Central Washington. Christensen is 2 for 2 for 100 yards and a touchdown. Has not been asked to do much. He did fumble the ball on Central Washington's last series, got it back. 1st and 10, play action. Christensen's going to look to throw on the bootleg, and that one is thrown towards the sideline. And didn't see the signal from the official. It was incomplete. Looking for Chauncey Lane, the freshman from Albuquerque, New Mexico, product of Atrisco heritage. So the New Mexico native, Chauncey Lane, getting a target there. Almost had to catch on the sideline. 2:20 left in quarter number 3, 2nd and 10 from the Western 47. The give is to Justice Taylor up the middle, tripped up near the 38. It's going to be marked a yard short of the first down. Gain of 9 yards for Taylor. Taylor now 15 carries, 159 yards rushing, 3 rushing touchdowns. 3rd and 2 for Central Washington. Wildcats 1 for 2 on 3rd down here this season. 17 for 37, 44% on the year. Phillips gets the handoff. He's got a first down through the hole, and he's brought down near the 30. So the Wildcats now 2 for 3 on 3rd down. Ball spotted at the Mustang 30. 4 down defensive linemen for Western New Mexico. 1st and 10, 1 minute, 7 seconds left in the 3rd. Christensen brings a man in motion. He's going to go play action, looks to throw, and it's complete at the 20-yard line. Spinning out of a tackle, still on his feet, and brought down at the 5. That was Gavin Nash. That's a 25-yard completion, longest completion of this drive for Christensen, as that'll make it 1st and goal from the 5. See, Nash was pretty much wide open on the sideline. Made the first tackler miss and then fell forward, brought down at the 5. That was Josh Hoppus on the stop. Pistol formation for Christensen. Twins to the left. The give is to Bo Phillips up the middle, keeps his legs moving. Phillips going to be brought down a yard short. Gain of 4 yards, 2nd and goal from the 1. Upcoming schedule for Western New Mexico. And that's going to be the end of quarter number 3. 2nd and goal from the 1 for Central Washington. On the other side of this commercial break, we start the 4th quarter.
WNMU was founded more than 125 years ago in Silver City, New Mexico, minutes from the Gila National Forest and endless adventures. As New Mexico's only applied liberal arts and sciences university, WNMU offers over 70 areas of study covering every interest. Speaking of interest, with over 130 activities like our historic Great Race, you'll never be bored at WNMU, trust me. Visit WNMU.edu, shoot us online, and join us on our next great adventure. Go Mustangs!
No matter what type of vehicle you're looking for, Hatch Toyota State Line, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Silver City has the vehicle that will fit you.
Start of the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd and goal, Central Washington from the Mustang 1-yard line. At the quarter break, there was a question up on the video board here at Ben Altamirano Field. Where does Connor Ackerley rank in passing yards in NCAA Division II? The answer is number 1. Ackerley, 378 yards here tonight. You got to think he's going to hold the crown after week 4. Christensen's going to hand this one. Oh, he's going to keep it himself, and he's in for 6. 1-yard touchdown run for Caleb Christensen. And that is going to be the 6th rushing touchdown of the evening for Central Washington. Nice execution on the RPO for Christensen. Makes the score 83-31. Weber will attempt another PAT tonight. He's been pretty busy. 84 points, if it's good, would be certainly be a season high for Central Washington. As the kick is through. 14:55 left in the fourth quarter. Wildcats lead the Mustangs 83-31.
Western New Mexico University Office of Career Services is the on-campus and virtual hub for all of your career preparatory needs, from resumes and cover letters to mock job interviews and leadership workshops. Take advantage of WNMU Career Services now and get connected with Fortune 500 employers, government agencies, and even local companies looking for fresh talent. To access resources, a list of current job opportunities, and upcoming career fair dates, visit WNMU.edu.
Welcome back to Ben Altamirano Field. 14:55 left in the fourth quarter. Nick Nunez alongside our director, Aaron Rivera. Our entire crew here made up of the Western New Mexico students at the university. The kick is off. Javon Buckley back to receive. That one's going to be taken by Matthew Flores. Matthew Lopez, I beg your pardon. Matthew Lopez on the return. Ball's going to be spotted at the 25. Connor Ackerley has completed a pass to 7 different receivers tonight, led by Davey Morales, 12 catches, 143 yards, 1 receiving touchdown. Deuce Zimmerman came into this game with 429 receiving yards, has 96 tonight, 3 receiving touchdowns. Right now, Ackerley's still the quarterback in for Western New Mexico. Throws to the far right sideline, intended for Anthony Flores. Falls incomplete. Flag thrown near the 20-yard line.
Personal foul, chop block. Offense, number 72 and 1. Half the distance to the goal. Replay first down.
Chop block called on Western New Mexico. So it's half the distance to the goal. Ball will be spotted at the 12. It'll be 1st and 22. Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Ackerley in the gun, looks to throw. And that one is incomplete. Once again, looking for Anthony Flores. So back-to-back targets for Flores. One of them was washed on the chop block penalty. Flores came into this game as the 2nd leading receiver for Western New Mexico. 20 catches, 265 yards, 3 touchdown receptions on the season. Right now, twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Savoy, the tailback, with Ackerley on 2nd and 22. Ackerley, the pocket collapses, and he's going to throw that one out of bounds. Closest receiver was Zay Savoy. So that's going to make it 3rd and long. It's a game that just got away from Western New Mexico real early. Mustangs went 3 and out, just gave up some really big chunk plays in the first quarter to Central Washington. Coach Billy Hickman was very complimentary of the Wildcats during our conversation in Mustang Minutes as Ackerley looks to throw on 3rd and 22, looks downfield, and that one sails out of bounds incomplete. So 3 incompletions for Connor Ackerley on this drive. That's going to force the Mustangs to punt from their own 13, 14-19 left in the fourth quarter. Wildcats going to advance to 3-1. And they were tied for third going into this week in the Lone Star Conference standings. Right now, Western Oregon trailing West Texas A&M. Crouch's punt is going to land right near midfield. And Roberson calls for a fair catch. Ball's going to be spotted at the Wildcat 45, 1st and 10. Caleb Christensen has been the quarterback in the second half for Central Washington. He's 3 for 4 from the air, 75 yards and a touchdown. Also has a 1-yard touchdown run. Took it on the RPO, kept it himself. Ryder Bumgardner is the tailback. Looks like a new quarterback in for Central Washington. It's B.O. Jeanette. The give to Ryder Bumgardner. Bumgardner brought down at the 50. There is a flag on the play.
Tackle on the play.
So we'll have to sort out the laundry that was thrown at midfield.
Holding. Offense, number 67. 10-yard penalty. First down.
There's a holding penalty called on the Wildcats. Mustangs are going to fall to 1-4 on the season. And I beg your pardon, it is Western New Mexico who travels to Western Oregon next Saturday in Monmouth, Oregon. Kickoff at 2 p.m. It is Central Washington who will take on Eastern New Mexico. Sack made in the backfield. And getting back there for Western New Mexico was Darius Wiley, the redshirt freshman from Buckeye, Arizona. It's a Western New Mexico defense who did not register a sack last week. It's first sack of the night for the Mustangs. That'll make it 2nd and 19, approaching 13 minutes in the fourth quarter. Somebody moved early. It's going to be false start called on Central Washington. So the Wildcats getting a little sloppy late in this fourth quarter.
False start. Offense, number 81. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
This is, again, we mentioned the third season for Central Washington in the Lone Star Conference. For that, they were in the Grand Northwestern Athletic Conference, won 11 conference titles as a founding member since the early 2000s. It's a proud program with a lot of tradition in Division II college football. First season, the Wildcats went 7-1 in the Lone Star Conference. Last year, went 7-2. Theo Jeanette, redshirt freshman from Seattle, Washington, 6'4". In at quarterback, 2nd and 24. The give to Ryder Bumgardner. Bumgardner with some space. Tackle made by Devin Dyer at the 40. That's going to be a gain of 10 yards. So it's going to make it 3rd and 14. After Western New Mexico travels to Western Oregon next week, they'll have the bye. Then they'll be at home against Sul-Ross State. And then they'll get into the latter part of their schedule this season. They'll have 4 games left. They'll go to Eastern New Mexico. On 3rd and 14, the handoff to Bumgardner, and Bumgardner brought down again by Devin Dyer. Back-to-back tackles made by Devin Dyer, the product of La Cueva High School in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So a nice sequence for Devin Dyer on defense. That'll make it 4th and 12. It's going to be Davey Morales back to receive for the Mustangs. Morales is going to call for a fair catch right at the 18-yard line. So we'll see if we continue to see Connor Ackerley in the gun, or if we get a look at senior quarterback Eli Webby. Eli Webby, 11 of 17, 83 yards, threw 10 times last week against Angelo State. He is the quarterback in the shotgun formation. He's got Diego Morales in the pistol formation. Trips bunched near the formation to the left. Toss out to Morales. Morales had to grab it with one hand, and he's tripped up right at the 17-yard line. Stop was made by Logan Lischernis. They're going to say no gain, 2nd and 10. Webby getting the signal from the sideline. Jalen Baker at the bottom of your screen. Single receiver split out wide to the left. Play action for Webby. He looks to throw, wants to go downfield. Looking for Javon Buckley. In coverage for Central Washington was Chris Dodson, the junior defensive back from Sacramento, California. 10:30 to play in the 4th quarter. Big lead for Central Washington. Wildcats have dominated in pretty much every statistical category tonight. 159 yards passing, 285 yards rushing. Over 250 kick return yards, 2 kick return touchdowns, a pick 6. As Webby wants to throw, brought down from behind. And the stop was made by Brogan Diasis, the redshirt junior from Sumner, Washington. And that's going to make it 4th and 10. Mustangs going to have to punt it away. Micah Robertson lined up at his own 45. Crouch's punt will be fielded at the 45 for a fair catch. Gavin Placencio once again running down in coverage. 1st and 10, Central Washington. Not a lot of moral victories in this game if you're Western New Mexico. If there is a bright spot, it continues to be the redshirt freshman quarterback Connor Ackerley, who started out in a slump early, but has really played a lot better since midway through the 2nd quarter. His total numbers, 29 of 51, 378 yards, 4 passing touchdowns. The dynamic receiving core for Western New Mexico has been on display. Davey Morales, 12 for 143 and a touchdown. 42 yards after the catch for Morales. Deuce Zimmerman, 7 for 96. Jalen Baker, 4 for 66. So they continue to be what will probably statistically still be the best passing offense in all of NCAA Division II football. The problem for Western New Mexico, it's been for the last at least 2 weeks, is not being able to find balance. Tonight, 21 rushes, 23 rushing yards. Zay Savoy leads all rushers with 6 carries for 17. But the problem for the Mustangs is they find themselves down early. You know, this happened to them against Angelo State. They were able to punch back. It was a game in the first half. They got down real early to West Texas A&M, 2 weeks ago. But when you're down early, it's hard to run the football. Talked about it with Coach Hickman in our conversation for Mustang Minutes. I mean, the Mustangs did really well in week 1 against Adams State, 177 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Just have not been able to sustain that success over the next 4 games. Right now, 1st and 10 for Genoit. Genoit's going to squirt across the 50, met by a gang of Mustang tacklers inside 10 minutes in quarter number 4. Scoring update. Texas A&M Kingsville leads Sul Ross State 14-3 start of the second quarter. We've got another Lone Star Conference final. UTPB defeats Midwestern State 37-15. And start of the fourth quarter, West Texas A&M leads Western Oregon 22-0. Right now, 2nd and 4 from the 49. Genoit looks to run. That's going to be a gain of 2 yards. And he's going to be short of the first down. Call it 3rd and 3. This is a Western New Mexico defense. We talked about it, just the injuries that have really hurt this team. Spoke with Coach Hickman before the game. Clayton Zentner goes down last week. Big playmaker for this defense. Asias Penniman, the sophomore defensive back from Glendale, Arizona, also went down. Cole Lulama, starting linebacker, former Lone Star Conference Defensive Player of the Year as a freshman. As Genoit gets across the 45, that should be enough for a first down. That will move the sticks as we tick towards 8 minutes in quarter number 4. Big lead for Central Washington. Wildcats have made their 1,319-mile drive worth their while. It's a long way from Ellensburg, Washington to Silver City, New Mexico. And this isn't even the farthest that Central Washington has to travel. Now they have to go to the western part of the state of Texas. And vice versa. All these Lone Star Conference teams got to travel up to Ellensburg, Washington as well. 1st and 10 from the 43. The give to Bumgardner up the middle for some tough yards. That's going to be another Central Washington first down. It's a Central Washington offense that came in ranked 5th in all of NCAA Division II with 853 rushing yards coming into this game. They've got 297 tonight. So they're going to finish this game with right around 1,100 yards rushing. Certainly, I mean, Eastern New Mexico, the only team in the Lone Star Conference that has more yards on the ground than Central Washington, and they're a triple option team. 1st and 10 from the Mustang 31 as we tick towards 7 minutes in quarter number 4. The give to Bumgardner again. It's been a heavy dose of Ryder Bumgardner tonight. He's brought down near the 29, inside 7 minutes in the 4th. So the rain did not come tonight. We thought there was a good chance for rain showers right around 7 p.m. That's what it said on all our weather apps. Rain did not fall. It did rain earlier in Silver City, New Mexico, right around 2:30 p.m. It was raining here at Ben Altamirano Field. Right now, 2nd and 8 for Genoit. Looks outside, and that one is complete. Catch made by A.J. Perez, redshirt sophomore from Tigard, Oregon, product of Clackamas High School. That'll make it 3rd and short. Wildcats got to get to the Mustang 21. Tonight, Central Washington 3 of 5 on 3rd down. Mentioned they came in 17 of 37, 44%. Haven't really had a lot of 3rd down situations, hence all the big plays on 1st and 2nd down. 5:32 to go. Genoit will keep it himself, spins, and he's going to have a first down. Stop made by DJ Jones for Western New Mexico. It's a Mustang defense that's playing real young. If you look at the two deep here, just in the secondary alone, you got Ryan Kiwanakua, who got the start today, a freshman. Masambe Natongo was his backup. Sheldon Williams, a freshman, on the two deep here. Trey Bird, starting defensive back, sophomore. Injuries have been tough for the Mustangs to overcome on defense as it's 1st and 10. Genoit keeps it himself. Tackled near the 10-yard line. Terrell Doberry, the stop for Western New Mexico. Mustangs going to fall to 1-4 on the year. Look to regroup against Western Oregon next week. That's going to be a far trip for the Mustangs. Got to think they're going to get there on Friday evening if the game is at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Second and 8. Bumgardner in the pistol formation with Genoit. Genoit's going to hand it off to Bumgardner. Bumgardner keeps his feet moving, brought down near the 1. So a stable of Central Washington running backs for Bumgardner. Prior to that carry, 6 touches, 37 yards, 1 touchdown. That's going to be a first down, 1st and goal from the 1. And Central Washington very well will likely put one more on the board for 91 points. It's the 8th meeting between these two teams, Central Washington and Western New Mexico. Wildcats defeated the Mustangs 36-0 in Ellensburg, Washington last season. First meeting between these teams was in 2003. As Genoit will walk in for the score. Another rushing touchdown for Central Washington. It's their 7th on the evening. We'll see that replay one more time as an easy rushing touchdown for the Wildcats. 6 rushing touchdowns, 333 rushing yards on 41 attempts, 8.1 yards a carry. Weber will attempt the extra point once again. Through the uprights and good. 3:10 left in the 4th quarter. Central Washington leads Western New Mexico 91-31.
Discover your adventure today at WNMU.edu.
No matter what type of vehicle you're looking for, Hatch Toyota State Line, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Silver City has the vehicle that will fit you.
3 minutes, 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. A big lead for Central Washington. Big shout out to our camera crew, Western New Mexico students, Jacob, Selena, Nadia, and Tess, bringing you all the angles tonight on the Flow Sports College live stream and Comcast Channel 26. Also, thank you to our viewers, or listeners rather, on Mustang Radio. I'm Nick Nunez, joined by Aaron Rivera in the booth. It's been all Central Washington tonight. 7 rushing touchdowns for the Wildcats, 3 passing touchdowns, 2 kick returns, a pick 6. That one will be fielded by Javon Buckley. Buckley trying to reverse field. Flag is thrown, and Buckley brought down near the 15. So we'll have to sort out the laundry here.
The flag
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 57. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
It's an unfortunate illegal block in the back. Pretty clean game here today. Central Washington, 2 penalties for 15 yards. Western New Mexico, 4 penalties for 39 yards. Mustangs came in 24 penalties, 267 penalty yards on the season. Not a terribly penalized team. Penalties have certainly not been the story tonight. It's been the big play for Central Washington. Broken tackles, long runs, a lot of highlight reels for the Wildcats tonight. As Webby looks to throw, that one is complete. And the catch made by Jalen Baker. That's his 5th catch on the night. That one goes for 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Webby complete to Baker once again. Baker pushed out of bounds at the 33. That's going to be a Western New Mexico first down. Gain of 14 yards on the completion from Webby to Jalen Baker on the near sideline outside the numbers. Ball spotted at the Mustang 33 as we tick towards 2 minutes in quarter number 4. Webby looks to throw again, and that one is complete. Shoestring tackle. Pass catcher was Jalen Murphy, the freshman from Bakersfield, California, product of Liberty High School. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. We'll be right back.
False start. Offense number 88. It's a 5-yard penalty. That penalty requires a 10-second runoff. Western New Mexico has decided to use the timeout, so we don't have a runoff.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
To help me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the net.
At Ben Altamirano Field, 4th and 14, Mustang's going to go for it. Webby flushed out of the pocket, looks to throw downfield across his body. It's complete at the 45. Gavin Placencio, product of Cobre High School in Silver City, New Mexico, on the big completion. That one goes for 25 yards from Webby to Gavin Placencio. Webby looks to throw again. That one's complete to Javon Buckley on the far sideline, outside the numbers, marked out at the 39, gain of 7 yards. Second and 3. Webby looks to throw again. That one was batted down at the line. And that was Trishion Sullivan getting his paw on it. That'll make it 3rd and 4. 35 seconds left. One timeout for Western New Mexico. Looks like Coach Hickman trying to tack one more up on the board. Trips to the left in a bunch formation. Single receiver to the right. It's Gavin Placencio. Webby looks to throw on 3rd and 4, and that one is incomplete. Pass was intended for Jonah Garcia, the redshirt freshman from Tucson, Arizona. .31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. .10 seconds on the play clock. And Western New Mexico going to take one more timeout. It's final timeout, 31 seconds left in the 4th. And we'll be right back.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Plan your adventure at WNMU.edu.
4th and 4 from the Wildcat 39. Webby looking long, wants to throw, and a flag is thrown. Gavin Placencio was the intended target. Micah Roberson in coverage for Central Washington. That is going to be pass interference called on the Wildcats. So still another chance for
Pass interference. Defense number 25. 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
Still another chance for Western New Mexico to tack one more on. Officials are going to spot the ball at the Wildcat 24-yard line. 1st and 10, 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No timeouts left for Western New Mexico. Webby looks to throw again. This one's going to the end zone, again intended for, that was number 82, Jonah Garcia. So the Mustangs going to take a couple shots to the end zone. Why not? Game that got away from you early. I mean, the total yardage is actually pretty close. Central Washington, 499 total yards. Western New Mexico, 453. Time of possession is even. Western New Mexico, 29 minutes, 59 seconds. Central Washington, 26:51. 2nd and 10. Webby looks to the end zone again. He's going to step up and run himself. Webby forced out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Gain of 14 yards. Longest run of the season for Eli Webby. He only had one rushing attempt prior to that. So they marked him out at the 11, so it's 1st and 10, 12 seconds left for the Mustangs. Trips to the left, Jalen Baker, Javon Buckley, and Jonah Garcia. Webby looks to throw into the corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete. Pass was intended for Jonah Garcia. As you saw, our view was obstructed at, well, no, Garcia just got a hand on it. Couldn't finish the play. 2nd and 10 with 6 seconds, possibly the last play of the game. Right now, Placencio at the top of your screen. Jalen Baker, Javon Buckley on the left side. Placencio at the top. Possibly last play of the game. Webby, that one is incomplete. 2 seconds left. We'll get one more. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Webby is 6 of 13, 52 yards. He's also the 2nd leading rusher tonight for Western New Mexico. 2 carries, 15 yards. Final play of the game. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Webby in the gun. Looks left to throw. Webby is going to be brought down for a sack. And it's Trishion Sullivan on the sack for Central Washington. That is how this one will end. The final score, Central Washington defeats Western New Mexico 91-31. It's been a pleasure from our crew here tonight, led by our director, Aaron Rivera. On camera from Western New Mexico University, Jacob, Selena, Nadia. I'm Nick Nunez. Thank you for joining us on the Flow Sports College live stream, Mustang Radio, and Comcast Channel 26.
Scoop scores. So Holly Stadler gets on the board. Stadler leading the Lady Bus 3 for her. Easy shot by Jordan Williams, 103-7. Williams driving the basket. Scoop scores. So easy shot by Jordan Williams, 103-70 now. Ollie Stadler gets on the board. Stadler leading the Lady Bus 3 for Holly Stadler gets on the board. Stadler leading the Lady Bus 3 for her to the top of the fire with 3. Get it. Larissa Labarine, 5 straight points in the top of the fire with 3. Get it. Larissa Labarine, 5 straight points in the top of the fire with 3. Get it. Larissa Labarine, 5